and welcome to Facts or Frauds.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
Okay.
All right, Hunter, what's your last name?
Heaton.
All right, I do need you to take your hat off, though. We are in court.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
That's all right. All right, gentlemen, this is a citation that was issued on April 25th of this year on I-196 there in Ganges Township. It's a citation, 2 citations, careless driving and no proof of insurance. I no longer have no proof of insurance, so you must have taken care of that. We're only here on the moving violation. On this moving violation, Mr. Heidemann, you need to do one of 3 things. First is you could admit responsibility to the citation, or 2, admit responsibility, but you'd like to provide some sort of explanation as to how or why that happened. Or 3, you wish to contest the citation, in other words, fight the ticket at what we call informal hearing. What were you looking to do?
I'm looking to fight the ticket.
All right. Then the first thing I'm going to do is swear you both in.
Informal hearing.
You raise your right hand. Mr. Heidemann, raise your right hand. Swear or affirm any testimony you give here today would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Mr. Heidemann, it makes a lot more sense for me to start with the deputy. He has the burden to establish to me why you were issued a citation in the first place. But after that, you'll have an opportunity to either ask questions or testify in your own behalf. All right?
If that's how it works, okay.
Deputy, you want to pick up the narrative somewhere where it makes sense? Explain the issuing of this citation.
Yes, sir. So on April 25th, 2024, I was patrolling the area of Ganges Township and Casco Township. I was notified by another deputy on 1916 hours that he was unable to flip around on a vehicle that was speeding on the highway. The deputy advised me that the vehicle was traveling northbound from mile marker 22 at a high rate of speed. At this time, I then was able to position my vehicles on northbound 130, or check that, I'm sorry, on I-196 near the 3-1 mile marker and observed the vehicle identified as a 2014 Chevy pickup truck, silver in color, traveling in the left-hand lane. I then activated my moving front radar and observed reading of 98 miles per hour steady in the left-hand lane on the 2014 silver Chevy pickup truck. The vehicle was cutting in between other vehicles as it was attempting to pass them, passing vehicles on the right as well as cutting into the left lane, tailgating other vehicles, trying to get around them. I continued to follow the vehicle as it continued to travel at 98 miles per hour and it posted in 70 mile per hour zone near the mile marker of the 31 in Ganges Township. I then was able to conduct a traffic stop in a marked patrol vehicle with overhead lights activated on the 2014 Chevy pickup truck. The vehicle did yield to my emergency lights on northbound I-196 and made contact with the driver. The driver advised that he was traveling back to his residence in Grant. He advised that he did not have any insurance during the time of the stop, and I also indicated the reason for the stop. The driver stated that he was just trying to get back home. I provided him with citation number SD 28066 for the careless driving as well as the no proof of insurance.
All right, Mr. Heidemann, what is it you'd like to tell me?
So all I am wondering is he says I was traveling at 98 miles an hour, except at the scene of the whole, when it all came to fruition, I asked him how fast I was traveling because I wasn't really aware. Yes, I passed a couple cars that were traveling in the left lane. I did pass him on the right. I'll admit to that. But he couldn't give me a speed on how fast I was traveling. But I'm telling you, I wasn't going 98 miles an hour. So that's why I wanted to fight this ticket. My truck doesn't go 98 miles an hour. I could bring it to you guys and you can test it, whatever. My truck don't go 98 miles an hour.
All right.
So
well,
that's all why I wanted to fight this thing now.
We'll go back
couldn't
to
give
the
me a
deputy
speed
and
on
have
how
him,
fast I was going.
Have him articulate how he acquired that number. Deputy Early, you want to put a little
Okay.
more meat on the bone about how you came up with that number?
Yep. So originally I witnessed the vehicle. Again, it was that 2014 Chevy pickup truck. It was actually towing a trailer in the left-hand lane. I observed the vehicle passing other vehicles. At the time, I then activated my front moving radar and observed readings of 98 miles.
All right.
Multiple.
And
Oh, good.
so that was on your front moving radar. Let
yes,
me just cycle you through some questions. Did it tone out as well?
Yes, sir.
Did that tone match the number you were seeing?
Yes, sir.
Had you tested that radar at beginning and end of your shift?
Yes, sir.
This is the same thing I go through every time. Every single time.
Your separately calibrated speedometer?
Yes, sir.
I have the right to
Did
travel.
you have
and I
any
have the
issues
right.
with it at the beginning or after the shift? Mr. Heidemann, I'm asking questions. You're being quiet now. That's how this works. Deputy, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Beginning and after your shift, were there any issues with the radar?
No, sir.
All right. And are you certified to operate that radar?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I will tell you this, Mr. Heidemann, just so you sort of understand how it got to careless. He could have wrote you a speeding citation for 28 over, which is as many points as you'd get for careless anyway. But then he did not write you separate citations for either improper lane use, following too closely. You were doing all this with a trailer and no insurance?
Yeah, I'm a professional driver. I have the right to travel.
I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah, that's good. Come on.
The speeding, and that is a
you're lucky you didn't get a reckless driving, sir. This
Okay.
was enough factors
This is-
here that you could have got a criminal case instead of just.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize, but this is the same thing I go through every time I've ever dealt with a ticket. Is you got a list you got to read off, and the deputy gets to say his part, and I am guilty until proven innocent by my part. So this country isn't ran the way it used to be. I'll just take my ticket, and we can go on from here. I don't want to waste your time.
Then you do need to make arrangements to pay that fines and costs with the district court. But other than that, we are all set. You can go ahead and go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And so there you have it.
Yep, it all worked out in the end, you see.
And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video, you can meet a live chat with everyone else, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And a huge thank you to all of our Facts or Frauds channel members. And if you'd like to become a member, click on join right next to subscribe or the link in the description. Now, if you're still hanging around, thank you. Why not hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not already, and ring that bell. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Till next time, I'll see you soon.